What's up, y'all? You ever have those days where there's nothing? Well, everybody has days where there's nothing to do. Let me get to the point. So it was brought to my attention by some affiliates of mine to You looking at the background of me back there? Let me fix that real quick so you can focus on the real me, the me that's actually talking to you. Focus on me. Do you see me? Is this better? Okay. So anyways, barely got any headroom, that's fine. Anyways, so remember when I told you guys I was thinking about the different areas or where you live at, you get different responses. So I've decided to go on the computer and look up the wonderful city of Compton, California. And I did, and I looked up their apartment reviews. And I'm just going to come in here and read you some of these reviews that I found because I think they're funny. Alright, check this out. There's an apartment complex in Compton, California called Green Tree Apartments. And Anonymous writes, I love the Green Tree Apartments in Compton, except for the buggeries and the gang. It's not funny. It's just funny how I love the Green Tree Apartments in Compton, except for all the buggeries and the gangbang rapings I've taken. So this guy says he loves where he lives at, minus the burglaries and the gangbang rapings. God bless America. That's what he writes, right? And in response to this guy, the guy's like, you're welcome. And the guy's name is Super Third 51. Super Third 51. I wonder if he meant thug, T-H-U-G, and it slipped out and he typed D. Because the Super Third wrote, you're welcome. Alright, I'm going to read you guys some more of these funny reviews. Alright, check this out. This review is from Alicia Fox at gmail.com. Alicia Fox emails, she tells me, this is a great place if you fancy living with 60 million roaches. Over half of them must be related to Bigfoot, because I've seen some friggin' monsters trotting around my kitchen. Now one wonders, what do you have in your kitchen that attract 3-foot cockroaches? Alright, and my bathroom, and her living room, and her bedroom, and outside her complexes. Wow. Nothing on her 5-day list has ever been fixed. Dishwasher, light, electrical circuit, and the extinguisher outside is broke. She put in a request sheet to get this fixed a year ago, and it's nothing in Compton has been fixed. Okay. In fact, when we moved in, our sad excuse for a living closet was stuck shut. Maintenance looked at it and said, yep, that's stuck alright, and then they left. As far as they know, it's still shut. And it would be if I hadn't got pissed off and took a knife and a crowbar and jammed it open. Our breaker box, which is conveniently located on the wall above my head in the master bedroom, decided that it was going to make noise one night that sounded very much like a man jumping off the bridge and hitting the sidewalk. Not a good thing. Called emergency maintenance at midnight, didn't get a return call till 2 p.m. the next day, and said that to get them to come, they would need more of a service request. So apparently our house needs to get burnt down before that happens. Basically, to get them to come at that moment, it needs to be higher on the priority scale, which her house being almost burnt down to a crisp wasn't. So they didn't come with that. Alright. The magnificent management doesn't seem to care about the housing occupancy laws, considering that there are 7 people living in a 1-bedroom apartment above me. They're practicing. Hey, check this out. They practice guerrilla wrestling at 3 a.m. Complaining never does any good. Cops and fire trucks are here all the time. The only thing this place has going for it is the parking. Never had a problem with that because no one ever comes to visit. But it definitely doesn't make up for all the crap that I have to deal with. That is what guerrilla wrestling at 3 a.m. Hey, let's read another one. Nothing like laughing at someone's misery to make your misery seem that much not that important, you know? Okay, here we're going to read another one about the Green Tree Apartments in Compton, California, everybody. Compton. Now, the next time I do an apartment review, we're going to do it somewhere in like La Jolla or Brentwood or Ventura, in the nice areas, or Orange County, and see what they have to say about their apartments. See if there's a link between the socioeconomic status of some people and their healthy living versus the lower end of the scale and their harder living. Because it seems to me, the more money you have, the more choices you have, the better place you have to live. And apparently, people with more money have worked hard to get where they are, which translates to better work ethic, better attitude, and just a better all-out outlook on life. Meaning they're not going to settle for less, meaning they're not going to be up to 2 o'clock in the morning, there's not going to be crap outside, nobody's going to be doing guerrilla wrestling. But apparently, if you don't really care about anything and you're a cheap individual with cheap expectations, then you're going to have 9 people living in a house and you're going to be practicing primate wrestling. Okay, check what this person said. Ben Hill said, when we moved in there, it was a nice pinkish brownish stained carpet. The cabinets are barely held to the wall. There are cracks in the bathtub. And about 3 months into moving in, little worm-looking creatures started crawling out of those cracks. That's disgusting. I will pour bleach all over the tile and clean it continuously, like the cleaning of a house that never ends. They just kept coming back. Someone at maintenance told me for about 2 months that they've been checking around, but it hasn't done anything. The bathtub started leaking. Someone came over and told us to turn the knobs tighter. After about 5 more calls, they came and ripped the doorknobs out. Now the shower knob is just coming out the hole in the wall. Remember the snowstorm? Well, our heat went out and they didn't fix the heat for about a month. Dang. Now that is hard living. Let's see. Maintenance always has to double back for something fixed because it wasn't done right the first time. Parking is horrible, apparently at her. I had to park across the street and get mugged every night because my neighbor had so many broken cars in the parking lot. Wow, that sucks. The crime goes on in this area is outrageous. There's like bullet holes everywhere. It's not worth it. When our lease is up, we're out of here. And if we can't find a place to live, I'd rather sleep in my car in a Walmart parking lot. Wow. And then somebody responded to her by saying, well, let's see. You rented an apartment in Compton, California. What did you expect? Paradise? That'd be like me moving to a trailer park in Alabama and complaining about white trash. Yes, it's Compton. It's a ghetto. Shocking. Shockingly enough, Compton has not always been a predominantly ghetto city. As a matter of fact, it was actually an affluent city, mid-affluent, once upon a time. Then Anglo-Saxons left in lieu of the riots and stuff like that, and, well, some other people moved in, and I guess we have a reason. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, so this is just part 1 of a series that I'm going to call The Apartment Diaries, in which I will go and I will review apartments just to get a laugh at. And basically there is one more that I want to share with you, and you know, this place is funny. Like, I don't know why I chose Compton, but I did. So yeah, here's one right here. Check this out. Last one for the day. Every day I live here is friggin' awesome. That's what he said with an exclamation point. It's like Cops, the TV show, in my own backyard. It is a perfect place to raise your kids. My children learned many things growing up in the ghetto of Compton. They are now proud graduates of the California Youth Correctional Facility, and one is an alumni at the California State Penitentiary. Compton will be much better when gentrification comes in. Wow. I don't even know what to say about that. When gentrification comes in, I don't even know what to say about that. I know I said one more, but this will be the one more. This will be the last one for today, alright? I'm loading this one up right now. This one looks like it's going to be my favorite one yet. Okay, check it out. The Urban Palace was an oasis, a desert of greater Los Angeles. I was enchanted by the intoxicated bliss which enveloped me with every twist of my crisp, rusted, smelly aluminum, cheap-ass doorknob. For 2 glorious years, sweet marigold nectar ran from tap. It was either honey gold nectar honey or just rust coming out the water before I turned it on, and then it will go from brown sludge to clear, undrinkable, yet appearingly look drinkable water. Okay. This person says there is something magical about the aromatic carpet that massaged my weary toes. It's either because there was crumbs from the ceiling coming apart up north, up in the front, up north, up top, or maybe because the carpet was old. The cracked cells and gang shootings in the units beneath me failed to affect me, as I remained happily at one with my dwelling, space and at peace between my 4 walls and my cozy ghetto tabulous hideaway in the city of Compton. Indeed, doctor, take me to paradise. Take me to Compton. Alright, y'all. We're gonna do a round 2 of we're gonna do round 2 later, but that was hilarious. Oh man. Now you have to watch me.
Hard car with the windows down. Whoa. Because of you. You are such a liar. Am I lying?